chance to talk to this quarterback's teammates, the word they always use is perfectionist, and it's pretty easy to see why. We had a chance to sit down with them the other day. One thing was very clear. He was not happy about having that blemish on the stat line, the interception. Now, it didn't change the outcome of the game, but it certainly prevented him from being able to really appreciate what he accomplished in last week's win. If that meeting is any indication of what we should expect, I think it's pretty safe to assume he's placing a big emphasis on protecting the ball over these next 4 quarters.
Mims sent in motion here. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. So 4th down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away. On the return for the Chargers, it's Darius Davis. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick of the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
I think when you go back and watch last week's game, Mike, I think 2 things were at play. Number 1, let's give credit to the defense. I think they did a nice job of identifying some of the easy layups we've seen this quarterback hit from a week-to-week basis. They took it away. They made him go to his 2nd, 3rd check down through his progression. And then secondly, when the play did line up, when they did get the look they wanted, he just missed a lot of throws. So they know they cannot afford another pedestrian performance out of him this week. If he can play to the standard we've seen in weeks past, they can have a better chance of having a better result.
A run with Dobbins. And he's going to have that 1st down. Tackle made up at the 30.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the 1st down.
And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down. At the 29-yard line. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. He'll try and get there on the ground.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the 1st down.
He'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. The Broncos offense and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. And he is in the midst of an MVP-type season. NFL leader in passing yardage, and he's up over 3,000 now for the season. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Throwing. Nix. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield. field, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Chargers offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect...
The ball comes out, and this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
We'll go play action with Nix. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
Courtland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Here's Nix to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Ryan Wright now. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Chargers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. They set up the screen for Dobbins. He's going to have that 1st down, gain of 6, as they convert on 3rd down. Herbert to throw. That one complete to McConkey. 2nd and 7. At the 36-yard line. Here's Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
And he's got Palmer. It's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front, the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. On play action, it's Herbert. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? We're back in Southern California in a moment. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. This one finds McConkey. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. At the Broncos 9-yard line. Herbert to the air again. This one caught at the 4. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike. And what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells. So they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown Chargers. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Broncos offense and receiver Courtland Sutton ready to get going again. And he is right up there amongst the league leaders when it comes to receiving yards by a wideout this year. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. First down, Denver. On the bootleg, it's Nix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
I really like the rhythm that this offense has found. I mean, that 3rd down, that wasn't a layup by any means, but they made it look easy. Everybody was exactly where they needed to be. The quarterback did a nice job working through his progression, saying, okay, I understand this is zone defense. I understand where the limitations of the coverage are. I'm going to get to that spot on the field as fast as I can, deliver the ball, pick up the first down.
Here's 2nd and 9. They send him right out of the slot. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain. 21 is the line to gain as we hit third down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. That one is good. And the Broncos are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Now it's Dobbins, and that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
They'll give it to Dobbins, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Here's J.K. Scott now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to hit another good one. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. The Broncos offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to him with another drive here. They'll begin here on the ground. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. The Broncos bringing out their punter, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Chargers offense getting set to get back to work. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Herbert. They'll look to set up the screen here. They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play. 3rd and long. Now it's Herbert. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
He's got his big target, Everett.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
This one complete to Palmer. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Herbert to the air again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again, Herbert. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. Now Herbert again. It is brought in the end zone. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, LA.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the 1st down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers extend their advantage to 14-3. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense going to get it one final time in this 1st half. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing. Nix. He connects with Mims. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. A 1st down throw for Nix. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The 1st half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll begin up in the Steel City, Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh. And those two have gone to halftime in a tight one. 10-6 the score. Tyreek Hill, a touchdown catch in that 1st half. From there, it's off to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting San Francisco 49ers. Anthony Richardson, strong in the victory as his guys move to 9-3 now on the year. Finally, let's get down to the Bayou. Check in on the Saints at home at the Caesars Superdome. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The Panthers locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. The Chargers were led in the first half by their star quarterback, Justin Herbert. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. That's Zach Allen there on the tackle. They face second down and 7. They'll stick with him again. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 3.
They'll put Everett in motion here. Herbert going to try to throw on third down. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And this defense not allowing much there. They'll stop him at the 45. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and 6.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Throwing is Herbert on third down. They set up the screen for Dobbins. They get 14 at the screen, and it's a first down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Second down and 3. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton. And the Broncos are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Now after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. The drive will start on the ground. He'll bring this up to the 22. Derwin James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle. On second down, it's Nix. This one complete to Sutton. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. the ground, a first down run. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing is Nix. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Davis to return it. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Herbert. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Alex Singleton, they're on the tackle. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. And, look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back, and in some of these coverage units, when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
We'll try the right side this time. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's caught left side by Bowers. Give them 14 on that one. 1st down, Broncos.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Nix now on 1st and 10. We'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now a give up the middle. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Denver first down.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. The catch made there by Sutton. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll stick to the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll run here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
They'll run. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as strong running takes them down to the 9.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Asante Samuel that time, all over him in cover. Second down. Nix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. This one caught at the 4. And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to get back to a 1-possession game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. Is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. It's a big one for the Chargers. 33 yards. Herbert now on 1st down. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. A run with Dobbins. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
17-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And the Chargers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That is caught. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers extend it to a 21-6 advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. They'll throw. It's Nix. That one incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And that is incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. On fourth down, here's Nix. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he will score. Game on. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Room to run past midfield. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they will finally drag him down at the Chargers' 22-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. 39 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Dobbins. He's taken down just shy of the 10. So right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Now it's Dobbins. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's 1st and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Here we go. One final play. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.
Hey, yo, fresh out the beta game in my